It's giving you crazy. It's giving ain't nothing wrong with you. Why do you don't take that medicine? You know, like these are the different things that I have heard. And I'm just like, girl, you don't know the struggles I go through just to get to work, just to get up out the bed and wash my butt. I am dealing with depression. Welcome to my channel. It is your girl Ciera Michelle, and in today's video I wanted to just open up to you guys and pretty much talk to you about my journey with depression. Like, aside from the aesthetics, aside from self-care and self-care routines and maintenance routines, the real in-depth under the surface things that I always wanted to discuss was mental health. I'm just here to get real, get raw, and really get to it. For me, I have had my struggles with mental health for as long as I can remember. I've had a struggle with mental health. I just didn't quite know what it was called. I didn't know depression was called depression. I didn't know what exactly I was dealing with. I was just told, growing up in a Christian household, I was told to pray about it. But knowing what I know now is, I know that I've always struggled with depression and had these feelings of sadness and just didn't know how to deal with it or what to do, to the point of I just wanted to feel better. So although therapy was taboo, although medication was taboo, I just had to give that a try, because it's like, I want to feel better. I don't want to keep waking up every day struggling to get out the bed, waking up not wanting to go to work, not wanting to do anything, crying, not really taking care of my hygiene, and I just needed a change. So I went and embarked on this mental health journey, and I started off with getting a therapist. And my journey with therapy has changed my life for the better. And I just thank God I gave therapy a chance. I have been in therapy for the last 3 years, and I can say that before going to therapy, I would have like crying spells. I would have spells where I just had to stay to myself for like 2 weeks, which I know now is isolation. Binge drinking, like just drinking, or eating. Like whatever I did extreme, now that I think about it. But therapy has allowed me to just talk it out and work on those different, like, I don't know, I guess traumas, and learning how to deal with that in life. Because as you go on with life, different things will happen. It's not just childhood traumas. Different things will happen, and you need to work through them and not just let those bother you and hinder you and never progress. So I love therapy for that. I will say sometimes I feel like I need to just break from therapy to where I can hold myself accountable and not, like, I don't know, I be feeling like, okay, she gonna hold my foot to the flame, like, we talked about this, you gotta do this, but I might not be ready to do it. So I don't know, like, but I really do love my relationship with my therapist. And I think that if you are dealing with depression, the best thing you can do is get a therapist. I just feel like I love it. It's like she's a lady of color like me, so she knows kind of like the different nuances in the Black culture. But also I feel like she's a doctor, so she also knows her stuff. She's not just one of these people with a certificate. Like, she knows her stuff. We make actionable plans. We have an understanding, and I just love that. Also, with me dealing with my journey through like managing depression, it's like getting on medication. Medication for me is just like, girl, you crazy. It's giving you crazy. It's giving ain't nothing wrong with you. Why do you don't take that medicine? You know, like, these are the different things that I have heard, and I'm just like, girl, you're not with me every day. You don't know the struggles I go through just to get to work, just to get up out the bed and wash my butt. I am dealing with depression, and I'm not gonna just turn a blind eye to it. I want to get better. I want to be present in life, and I am much better. I will say I've noticed the I'm gonna give you some cons on it now. I feel like my hormones completely changed to where your girl was not menstruating, so that's the only downside. But the good things about medication was it regulated my moods. I was happy. I was not like temperamental. Like if it was raining or like the outside weather didn't bother me. Like what people got going on didn't really bother me. Like I was more grounded on a daily basis. So I feel like I wasn't that moody girl, and I just really love that for me. It just made me more like, I don't know, I just wasn't bothered. I don't know how else to describe it. It was a really good feeling that I hadn't felt that way since like high school and being in sports, or when I first joined the military. Like it gives you that endorphin type of feeling, and I love that for me. So if you're scared of taking medication, I would say just give it a try. This is a different generation of people. We're getting therapy, we're getting medication, we're doing the things that we need to do to better ourselves. I know there's a bad stigma around these different things, so for me it's just like I wish somebody would have told me sooner, because I would have been did it. So I'm just like, let me put the girls on. Let me put the girls on to the tea. And this is the real tea. The tea is you have to water your own flower, because if you don't and you just wither away and just accept these different conditions that you don't have to accept, nothing will change if nothing changes. And that's something I always say to myself. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So Ciera, I gotta make those changes. I have to also, speaking of like things on the journey of like managing depression and all those things, for me is like I have to get on a routine. I thrive under routines, because sometimes you can just put yourself in autopilot and you can do like Rihanna said, and you can just pretend, because not every day you're gonna, feel the best. But being in a routine, it just makes it like, okay, I thrive under routines, and it's realistic for me. It's practical. It's not like I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. I just try to make sure when I wake up, I make my bed. Hopefully I wake up around 9, in between 9 and 10. Make my coffee, do my stretches, pray. I want to start back reading my Bible and getting into my devotionals, as well as journaling. Journaling has been something that has really helped me manage my emotions as well as my thoughts, because sometimes just having non-stop thoughts to where you're like kept up at night, like you're just thinking. No, I gotta get that out of my mind. Let me write it out. Also, what I've started doing is these adult coloring books, and they're really relaxing for me. I feel like a kid, but I don't know, it's like something I love to do now, as well as every here and there I will go ahead, get on my balcony, and I will be painting. And painting is another thing that just calms my mind. I ain't thinking about nothing. I'm just in my mood, just chill. And when I do it, I try not to think about, I really don't think about nothing but the painting at hand, as well as if I'm outside on the balcony, I'm just thinking about, thank you God for this time I get to have right now. So for me, I'm not healed. I'm not like giving this video from a perspective as somebody who's gone through it I've been there, done that, I'm done with it. I'm still going through it. I'm very much so still going through it. I think it's a journey because it has its ebbs and flows. It has its ups and downs. So it is a journey. It is an ongoing journey of healing, of evolving, of growing, of coping, and creating coping mechanisms. I feel like my purpose and my destiny is to make others inspired, to make them smile on the inside, to make people laugh, to restore hope. And my intentions of creating a healing journey is to enforce that, is to deliver that, is to be what I am looking for. I hope to find more like-minded young ladies who just are on a healing journey. Not judgmental people, but people who have been there, have been depressed, have been to the rock bottom, but want to get better and want to help other people. That's my intentions. I hope to continue to do videos like this, and you guys leave me some notes in the comments what you would like to see, and maybe we can make that happen. But I'm out. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.
Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever give up on you. Don't you ever give up on your dreams, because no matter what, if it is meant for you, it will not miss you. As we say in Jamaica, what is for you can't be unfor. So you must believe in yourself. You must really get up off of the sidelines of your own life and get in there and fight for you. You're the best person out there to put up the good fight for you. And just know, you don't make it at 10, you can make it at 30. You don't make it at 30, you can make it at 50. You don't make it at 50, you can make it at 60 and still give them good.